Hey guys, this is Jynnette with Anderson Alchemy, here to give you your tarot forecast for the month of January 2018. This is for the sign of Aquarius. So if you have an Aquarius rising, sun, or moon sign, this is for you. It's going to be most effective for those of you who have an Aquarius rising sign, and then secondarily so for Aquarius sun, the least is going to be Aquarius moon. So be sure to watch all the signs that are relevant to you. Most of us have all three as different signs. Sometimes there's going to be the same, but really want to watch all of them to get a comprehensive overview for your forecast for the month. I am currently still taking appointments for the 2018 year forecast. Thank you to everyone who has booked with me in December. You guys really showed up and showed out. Thank you for all the referrals. It really does mean a lot to me. You can do an hour tarot, an hour astrology, or 2 hours of both for a discounted rate for one of my packages. So you can do that by booking. You can book a session on my website, andersonalchemy.com. And if you're not already following me on social media, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Anderson Alchemy. I do weekly tarot and astrology forecasts, as well as guidance for light workers there. I do include announcements about classes or events that I am doing. So be sure to check me out there, because I'm not the best with getting that information updated on my website. Sorry. Anyway, so yes, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Let's get into your energies, Aquarius. All right, so let's come over here, and I think we are good. Yes, okay. So if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I switched up the way that I do the cards last month per guidance from Spirit. So I ended up pulling, cards for each of the signs, and then had an overall energy for all of us. The card for everyone is Mission of the Soul, and this does speak to us having to really go in the direction of the new path that our soul is uncovering, the new contracts, the new desires that are presenting now that we've come out of or leaving, if we haven't fully left, the process of letting go of those things that no longer serves, healing, transition, all that kind of stuff that really was pervasive last year, especially the last couple months of 2017. So this is a reminder to me that our focus is still on this, because there is something new still being birthed. So go in the direction of your soul. Now, the energy for you specifically is making real. So this is a manifestation card. This is taking all the things that are in your mind, your heart, your spirits, your dreams, your aspirations, your visions, and putting them into physical form. This is taking your focus to really looking at how you actually manifest things, okay? Are you your own worst enemy, or are you in your flow? That's what the universe is asking you to really look at, especially since the mindset for all of us is around the mission of our soul. You want to be able to make sure that you are able to manifest in a way that is supportive for that mission and not a hindrance to it. Now, at the top here, I pulled 2 cards from the Rider-Waite deck for guidance for divine masculine and feminine. So you can take this in terms of gender, so man or woman, or however you choose to present or operate in the world. But spiritually, we all have both. We are all 2 spirit twin flame. So divine feminine is your soul. Divine masculine is your consciousness. Divine masculine energy is Queen of Swords. And then guidance for feminine is the Moon card, which is a major arcana. So Queen of Swords for the divine masculine, or those who are masculine operationally, I'll say in terms of gender. So this talks about sitting in your power, truly in your air energy, of being open and receptive to the new, but also holding and maintaining personal boundaries, okay? So, this is not a gullible energy, but it's also not a hardened and bitter energy. So this is asking you to find that balance, find the highest aspect of what Aquarius is this month, and live from that space. Now, for the feminine energy with the Moon card, this is really a very nebulous card. It's not really how very nebulous and watery card, which is not, you know, how Aquarius normally operates, because it's a air sign, but it is still the water bearer. So you're being tasked with you know, really looking at the depths of your soul, your emotions, your consciousness, to find out what's there, and to find tap into your intuition and your true sense of self. A lot of times with Aquarius, you can tend to look outside of yourself for answers as opposed to relying on your own unique wisdom. So this is asking you to actually turn in and tap into that, so you can find the middle road, because it's not about, you know, sitting in one or the other predominantly, but now is the time, especially with this winter energy that we're sitting in, to tap in more to your intuitive nature. At the bottom here, I pulled a blind spot spread from the thought deck. And so how you're showing up at the beginning of the month is the 9 of Pentacles. So I really like this card because it speaks to stability in finances, financial independence, personal self-sovereignty, but overall feeling like you are in a position of power in the practical matters of your day-to-day life. So this can be all aspects of life, or it can, you know, just be a particular area, whether it's money, relationships, your health, where you live. You know, it's, take this in the context of your personal life. But how this is being supported by the universe is the Prince of Wands, which would be the Knight of Fire. And this is, you know, really the universe is helping you to take action forward from a spiritual context, and to move in the creativity that you inherently have, to really allow yourself to be inspired for cultivating and creating a container for the new to manifest in your life. So I think where you're kind of starting out at the beginning of the month is really coming to terms with, or focusing on, how you manifest, how you convert the spirit into physical, and, you know, kind of how to navigate those energies. Now, ultimately, where you're trying to push through to the end of the month is reaching a place of emotional fulfillment and security, because you have the 10 of Cups there. And I think, you know, especially with you starting out as a 9 of Pentacles, that you will reach it, but that's where you are striving for, which again is that spiritual, emotional, intuitive energy that you can sit in. So, you know, definitely go in that direction, especially with having the moon showed up. Now, where the universe is really guiding you towards is a 10 of Pentacles experience, which is the culmination of the ultimate in terms of manifestation in the physical realm. So, you know, fulfillment in your relationships, fulfillment in, you know, making progress financially, making progress in the health regimen, what have you. But it is talking about coming to a place of mastery and completing a cycle of growth and expansion that you've been undergoing for the past couple of months. So, and I like that this is mirroring the 10 of Cups, that you are sitting by the end of the month in a really solid place. That bodes well for you, because, you know, you along with Leo have been going through a lot of shifts and transitions because the nodes are in your signs. So I think, you know, especially with the eclipse coming in at the end of the month and another one in the middle of February, you are going to see, like, you know, the cycle of manifestation completing here for you, and the beginning of a new one with the eclipse in February, and a new cycle of manifestation and growth. So, you know, enjoy and really be mindful of what you have created up to this point. Give yourself credit. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm trying to get the camera right. Give yourself credit for how far you've come and how far you've grown. Because I think you're actually much farther along than what you realize. So, you know, because it's not a small thing to have 9s and 10s show up. It does talk about coming to the completion of a cycle. So you are definitely farther along than you've realized. You are closing out some portion of a cycle in your life by the end of the month. And there's going to be a new beginning showing up for you. So kudos to you. This should be a really beautiful energy. But again, tap into the watery emotion, intuition, that kind of stuff, because that will help you navigate this energy, okay? all the best to you. I love you so much. Have a phenomenal month, and I will see you in February. And again, if you'd like to book an astrology session, or excuse me, an astrology or tarot year forecast with me, or both, definitely book a session on my website, innersonalchemy.com. See you next time. Bye.